Hey, this is Sandrina Matto, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this episode of By Herself that features Sarah. Now, Sarah admits that she kind of had a fear of commitment, and we have a little bit of a discussion here in this clip. Join me afterwards while I explain what was really going on with Sarah. You didn't want to go up to your max, which is $400,000. This is $50,000 less. How are you feeling about that?
For the price, I think that I should be able to get a little bit more of like a living space.
Or do you think this is all part of that commitment phobia?
It might look like a commitment phobia issue. It might just be actually it's not the right space for me.
You didn't have a problem with the living space in that 2-story loft.
No.
And this is bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the layout, or for whatever reason, I just feel like that space was bigger.
If you want that 2-story layout, you'll have to spend your original budget of $400,000. Everybody faces the same issue. Do I spend the max and get everything I want? If not, if I want to save the money, what is not that important to me on my wish list? What can I chop off in order to get into a home and move in, plant my roots, and start building equity?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And how you're explaining it is what I think I need to take back with me and think about, because maybe it is time for me to actually start thinking about my priority list.
It's time for you to make some tough decisions, right?
I really have to do a lot of soul searching.
Sarah's facing a classic buyer's dilemma. Either she pays up to get what she wants, or she compromises her wants to get a price she likes. You know, I remember that condo, and the living space was actually quite good. So what was really going on here? Well, I see this a lot. What happens is that first-time buyers start to get a little bit nervous during the process, which is normal, but old paradigms start to creep in, and sometimes they sabotage the person's goal without them even knowing. So how do you get over that? Well, you really have to know what your goal is and then commit to it. Especially in a real estate market like Toronto, you have to understand your why. I mean, really understand it, not the superficial reason, like the first one that pops into your head when you say, why do I want to buy a home? But the deepest one, the one that makes you emotional, the one that excites you beyond the excitement of shopping. I mean, shopping's fun, right? That's exciting. But what is the underlying reason why you want to become a homeowner? And it's different for everyone. Fear of commitment is a thing, it's a real thing when you haven't tapped into the real reason, the driving force of your pursuit of a goal, a dream. Also, knowing the real reason why you're pursuing this big goal will help you make decisions. Otherwise, decisions will come so difficult to you. But once you know exactly why, in this case, why you want to be a homeowner, you know what? All the decisions will be easy for you to make. And you won't second guess yourself. You won't start thinking, well, what if a better one comes around? What if I buy this one and then something better comes along? You know what the reality is? There's always going to be some opportunity that comes after you've made any decision, even if it's a decision to take a job or which car to buy or which person to hook up with. But at the end of the day, when you are committed and know exactly why you are pursuing this dream, all of your decisions will be made easier. Are you a person who can make decisions quickly and easily? Or do you waffle? I give you an exercise and tools that when used properly will change your life in so many ways. Find out how to get that below or text the word BUY, B-U-Y, to 647-372-1820. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sandrina Matto.